That's funny though. I ain't gonna lie. What was the last? This will be the last question. I don't know how long are y'all up. Are y'all about to leave? Cause if y'all about to leave, I got something to do. I gotta ask y'all like one more
Yeah, I could do one more question and then
though.
yeah.
For sure. Okay. What was the last like event or date that you felt like actual adrenaline?
What?
Yesterday.
Like you was actually like scared.
Oh, scared?
Like adrenaline, that's the same thing. Scared, like fight or flight, but it's just like you was doing an event though, like an escape room. Like there's multiple things. Like what was the last thing that you've done
This
that made you feel like that?
probably, probably 2 months ago.
And what was it?
Yeah. Um. Well, he just honestly creeped me the fuck out. But
Oh shit.
we went to the Andretti's place for a little bit, and then we went to an escape room.
Mm-hmm.
And the escape room we went to, so the way how it's set up, because it's called Prison Break.
Yeah.
There's two jail cells, so you have to be in there with another group in order to do it. And obviously, I was in one room with him, and there's another jail cell in that one. Basically, he was trying to have sex with me in the jail room,
Ooh.
knowing that there's cameras in there, and I was like, no, no, I actually want to get the fuck out of here now.
In the jail room.
Exactly. Knowing that there's a dead ass camera looking right there, and I was not comfortable.
Oh my
Um,
gosh.
and then like we were able to escape, and I want to say like around this time, it was like around like 10 or like 10 or 11 o'clock, and because I have a curfew, which is like it's 1 a.m. And at that point, I was tired. I was ready to go home. And he was like, "Hey, you want to like go to a bar or something?" And I was like, no, I kind of just want to go home and whatever. I'm tired, like tired
Mm-hmm.
type shit." And because he drove me there, so I was like, "Nah, he gotta drive me home. Either he could drive me home or I can Uber home." And at that point, I kind of just want to Uber home because I felt uncomfortable at that moment, and I was like, "Yeah, I kind of just want to go home now. Me acting like I'm tired and shit, sleepy or whatever." And he was like, "Oh, so you don't like me no more?" type shit. And I was like, "I didn't say that. I'm
Uh.
tired and I want to go home."
Nah, that nigga was weird for sure.
And yeah, and basically he was like, "Okay, well, I could take you home." And I was like, "Okay, cool." So I ended up having him taking me home,
Mm-hmm.
whatever. And we sat outside my apartment building for like 30 minutes just talking. The whole entire time, homeboy was just rubbing my thigh up and down type shit, and I don't like it. Knowing the fact that homeboy was literally trying to have sex with me, not cheating.
Mm. So
And
you was
like,
just uncomfortable.
basically,
Oh, what? You
I
said
was
why he was
uncomfortable.
driving you home?
Yeah, he was doing that
Oh, okay.
while he was driving me
Wattpad shit,
home,
man.
Oh, okay.
and then
What the
like
fuck
no,
is yo? You're describing Wattpad before you leave. You're
it
explaining that
feels
shit before you
different
leave.
though when I'm comfortable with somebody, but with him I wasn't fully comfortable with it. Like, and then what you call it?
Fuck is
Because I think before he dropped me off, we went to go to the gas station. I got a slushy,
Wattpad? Mm-hmm.
and I don't know if y'all seen it on TikTok or whatever, but there's like this this like cup cover where it's like it has a hole for the straw, but it could cover your drink so that way they can't like
Yeah.
spike it or whatever. That's what I had. He was like, "What is this on your drink?" And I was like, "Oh, it's just a cover for my drink or whatever." So like me making an excuse like, "Oh, like no bugs can get in it or whatever." And he was like, "Oh, take it off." Nah, I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna go up these damn stairs. Like
Hmm?
like he was literally like saying it with a passion. He was like, "Oh, take it off. I want to sip." And I was like, "You can drink it off from the straw." He was like, "Nah, take it off. I want to sip." I'm gonna go upstairs. I'm gonna go home.
Yo, y'all be going through. That's
Yeah.
definitely scary. I was talking about like scary, exciting. That's definitely just scary.
Oh, you talking about scary, exciting? Oh,
No, that's good. That was a good story though. That was definitely like fitting of
I'm
the
not even gonna lie to
genre.
you. I didn't even understand the question. I was just listening to the story. I don't. I when she was saying the story, I was just like, I still don't know what the fuck the question was about, but
Trust me, I love going on dates, but when
Mm-hmm.
shit happens like that, it makes me not want to go on a date,
It's
like at all.
discouraging.
And like I went on one yesterday, but that was like with my coworker, and I knew him at least for like
How
two
you went
months.
on
So
one yesterday if you got a boyfriend?
that was him.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, we just started dating, but it was like our first date.
What the fuck? Y'all just started dating, but he's your boyfriend. That
Yeah,
was
we
your
just
first
started dating.
date.
Yes.
How was he your boyfriend first before the first date?
I don't know. He's weird like that.
You said
He
yes.
asked.
maybe,
You're weird like
maybe,
that.
maybe they just like, you know how dating people usually date multiple people at the same time when
Is
they're
that the
like
thing that you're
dating.
on?
Maybe they're just like, let's just date each other. You know? Do you
So
understand what I'm
y'all just
saying?
stopped the dating of other people and just became exclusive.
Yeah, we're
Uh,
exclusive right now, but
right
we
now.
had we was supposed to go on like before we actually got together. We was supposed to go on a date, but we both work a lot, so we had to do it like on our
Mm.
day off. Yesterday was one of our day offs.
Maybe they just vibe. Ain't none of my
No, ain't
damn
nothing wrong with
business.
this shit. Not my business. But I was just making sure that, cause it was just the timeline for me. That's the only reason I was questioning.
I
Like,
know, yeah, it doesn't make sense with the timeline every time I say it, but like
yeah,
it's just how it
no,
is.
that's good. What was the last time you went on like a scary event or date piece?
What? What was the question again? I'm
Oh my
sorry.
god, your ass,
Three.
your ears are dead ass gone. Like,
No, bro, I'm looking at a sweat.
yo,
I was on
yo,
Instagram. I was on Instagram. I was reading
swiping. You
something.
can't even
That's
hear
why you
right
sleep for
now.
14 fucking hours.
How can you not? That's how you be getting your hours in, dog. You said I gotta catch up. I'm behind. Like what the fuck? Yo,
No,
you're
bro.
addicted. Yo, you're a
That's why you'll sleep me
fiend.
14
You're
fucking
a
hours.
fiend.
Oh my
You was
god.
just
No,
swiping.
no.
You was just swiping. Hell no. Hell no. You a whole fiend. You can't get
No.
off.
No.
Yo, speak for yourself. What? Are you okay? Are you okay?
I'm
You
perfectly
was just stuck on
fine.
your phone, couldn't even hear the question. I said that shit
Mm,
clear, perfect,
I was
no
reading
stutter,
something.
nothing, no mistakes. No mistakes was made. It
I
was
was
good
reading
volume,
something.
Let's
everything.
ask
Oh
this.
my
Peace,
god.
have you ever been on a date?
Have I ever been on a date? Oh
Yes.
no.
Well, there you go. Shake it.
It's too funny. It's too funny. Okay, so you never even been on a date,
No. Unless you would call like,
but you had a whole guy. What? Oh yeah, but y'all didn't do nothing. Y'all was just hugging and kissing and shit. I forgot.
oh my
I forgot.
gosh.
Yeah, he was making music
Oh,
for
that
him,
high
hugging and
school
kissing.
shit.
Oh yeah, yeah. It
You're
was a
goofy.
sweet little. You might be a hopeless. You might be one.
I am.
Yeah, yeah. It sounds
But
that.
I guess I have been on one, but they were just for like
So you never had like scary experiences, like where
um
your adrenaline was pumping, where you actually had the fight or flight.
Listen to my heart. Sorry.
no.
You really be
Let
in
me
the house for
think.
real. You from Chirac, but you ain't never
I
had a fight or flight. That's crazy.
not with no dude. Oh my
I mean,
gosh,
just a
no.
general experience, like with your
Like
family, like nothing. You never
uh,
went to the fair.
I
Bitch, do
go
you leave the fucking house?
Yo, yo.
I do. I leave the house, but I'm a homebody. I personally I like being at home.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah, when people ask me like, hey, come to the mall, I'd probably be like, no. I'd
Oh
be
my
like, no.
god.
But
You be
like
the one making excuses like
you can come to
maybe.
my house. No, I don't make no excuses. I'm like,
You be the truth? You be telling the truth?
yeah, no, I don't feel
Okay.
like it. I'll be
Okay.
like, no, I don't feel like it.
Okay.
That's why niggas probably don't ask no more. They just they just be
They be
going
like,
out without me.
she not sliding.
No, because they definitely know that I'm gonna say no. But when like there's like carnivals or like state fairs and stuff, I love going to those. And when I was in Minnesota, I used to go out all the. No, I just almost lied. I'm sorry. I was in the house most of the time, but like if my friends asked me when I lived in Minnesota, if my friends asked me if I could go out, I would go. But in Chicago, I feel like there's really not anything to fucking do. So I send my ass in the house.
Damn, there's nothing to do in Chirac. It's cause you're not in the streets for real.
I moved away from the streets and oh my gosh, I actually when I ordered that McDonald's, oh my gosh, when I went downstairs, I knew the nigga who was giving me my food.
What the fuck?
I gave him an actual tip because we didn't tip him through the app, and I gave him the money. I looked at him, I'm like, "What's your name?" Because I knew who it was. He said, "Will." I'm like, "You from Justice, ain't you?" And he like, "Yeah." And I'm like, "You know my brother?" And I was like, "Yeah, that's my brother." And I was like, "We know you." The whole time, him and my brother into it. Why did I bring my brother up? I don't even know. I'm like, but the nigga goofy. He ain't gonna do nothing. He a fucking goofy. He ain't gonna do shit. But he literally, the dude is so funny. Oh my gosh! I hope he knew who I was talking about though. He probably was just saying yeah because he was uncomfortable.
He was trying to get up out the way.
Yeah,
he was uncomfortable. He was like, "Girl, just take your McDonald's."
Right, and then even give me my shit, bro. I should have got my.
That nigga got your drink in his cup holder right now, sipping that shit.
Oh my gosh, I should have.
Sipping the fuck out of that shit.
I should have checked the bag before I gave him that fucking money, man.
Hey, that shit funny. I don't even know the question I asked y'all.
It's probably not even his fault. It's probably not even his fault.
What did I even ask y'all? Fuck it, it's gone.
Like scary experiences, fight or flight.
Fight or flight. Yeah. Last one I had. Last fight or flight experience. I don't even know. I was at the house. Shit, I say today. I was in the house alone. You know when you be in the house alone, like you just start thinking. You be like, somebody in this bitch with me. So
not that ass.
I had all the lights off.
You be scaring yourself. Oh my god.
I had all the lights off, so I just had to go clear the whole house. I was going in room by room, checking if anybody was in that bitch.
What?
With a knife.
No.
Yeah, I'm
with
checking that shit.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I'm checking each room. Yeah.
I do this every fucking time. So I live in an apartment, right? 3-bedroom apartment, right?
Yeah.
And like, because the way how it is, my room is like kind of far from the front door because the living room and the kitchen are combined. So every single time, if I'm home alone, like if I go to sleep and like my brother's there, I'll be fine. But if I wake up alone, oh hell no, I'm checking every single door in this motherfucker with a knife in my hand. Who the hell is in my goddamn?
Exactly.
I'd be scared like a bitch, bro. And then the one thing that be scaring me is my fucking ice maker, bro.
Oh my gosh.
Every time that shit be making a noise, I be like, who in my house?
You sleeping, all you hear is da-doom.
I'm like, who the fuck?
No, my sister in her room, her window's always open and then the fan is always in her window. So the door be moving and the blinds. And I be in the front majority of the time. Like when I wake up, I don't stay in my room. I like to be in the front. So I'm close to the door. Hey, anybody coming in from the back, like I'm out. You're not catching me.
Yo, just gonna hear 1, 2 already running.
I was on track and I did tennis. You're not fucking catching me.
She lining up. She ready to go. She like ready to hit the full yard. Has the door open already.
I'd probably be too lazy to even run.
So you don't got the full sprint in you no more?
No, I do.
Oh, okay.
If I'm in danger, I ain't running. I ain't running just to run.
So listen, there's fight or flight, but then there's also like shock, like where you just stand still. You feel like you're not gonna be in shock.
Right, you're like, what do I do?
Oh yeah.
You feel like you're not gonna be.
Okay. So crazy thing is like I always feel like if I was in a situation where I had to leave my house immediately, I would get fucking stuck. Like I wouldn't unlock the door in time, or like some shit. Like I always feel, cause you know who the fuck keeps their door unlocked? I don't trust nobody over here.
Yo, I feel like I'm gonna fuck up at the door. Like
yes, that's exactly. I feel like I'm gonna start fumbling like a white girl.
That's why I can't run.
Scary movie.
That's why I can't run. I'm gonna have to just fight.
Best believe I'm not falling. I'm not falling.
You're not finna
That ain't
fall?
me. I'm just gonna fumble with the locks a little bit, and I'm not. We have stairs because I live in an apartment, so like you go down the stairs. I'm skipping every step. I'm jumping down the whole flight. I'm jumping down the whole flight.
It's about 2 or 3 fucking stairs.
Running down that shit.
13 steps. 13 steps. 12 of them getting skipped. Like I'm not playing.
Straight down that shit.
Just go
13 steps, 12 getting skipped. I'm sorry.
Straight down the stairs.
She not even touching the fucking stairs, but she was flying at that point.
Really?
Right on her fucking feet.
You landing? Damn. So you saying you got good knees? You landing on that? Jumping on 12 stairs? What the hell?
I'm telling you.
No, that's funny as fuck.
No, there was a moment though that I actually thought someone broke into my house when I was sleeping that night. So this was like a few years ago before I even moved into this apartment, right?
Mm-hmm.
It was that time I was also in the bedroom. And this was when I had a pit bull and she was sleeping in my room. Her name was Jada. So, because I will have my door closed, because the way how my room is like, my bed was against the wall. I will have a tall ass lamp, which that would be my nightlight because I'm scared of the fucking dark. And then I'll have my window and my bathroom door and my front door are right in front of me. So my dog, which is a terrible habit that I fucking hate of hers, is that she'll watch me sleep. I fucking hate that shit. She'll watch me sleep. So, because I sleep with the blanket over my head, but I have one eye poked out. So, with her, because I was half asleep, she was watching me over my head.
Talking about what's good, little dirt. Hey, bro, what's good, bro? What's good?
And I also had my fan on, which my fan was blowing right against her ear, so it was making her ear flick. But the way how I saw it, I thought it was a tall ass man wearing a white shirt, black pants with a long ass ponytail. I thought, who is in my room? I was like, who the fuck is in my room? I'm staying still.
That's the heart drops moment. Like
I have one eye looking out my fucking blanket. It's just my damn dog the whole entire time. That's literally how I was looking. I'm like, bro, my dog hit the fuck out of me. I literally thought someone broke into my room. I was like, who the fuck? It was just my damn dog the whole fucking time.
Bro,
That's literally how I sleep. That's literally how I sleep.
Yo. That is funny, dog. No, that's a random one. I ain't gonna lie. Dog watching you is crazy. I have my dog. My dog's not that strange. I don't leave my room door open. Like I feel like if I did, I'll wake up to that boy just like in my face. That's why I don't do it.
Oh my gosh! I remember when I had a dog, like it was a pit bull boxer mix, so like it was a pretty big dog. And I had just got rid of my bed, so I was laying on the floor on my mattress because I had got rid, like the box spring and like I bought a new one. I was buying a new one, so I had threw my old one out.
Yeah, finally got rid of the box spring.
Yeah, so I got rid of everything but my actual mattress because I had just it was a good ass mattress. Yeah. And the dog usually slept in her cage, but that night, she didn't usually. She was kind of spoiled, but my brother was in the next room and the dog was crying all night, like wanting to get out of the cage. And what my brother did is he took the dog out the cage, put the dog in my bed and laid next to me, and he was also in the bed. So it was like me, the dog, and him.
Yeah, appreciate the follow.
When I tell you, I'm like, hold on, because this bed is getting smaller and smaller. I feel like what's with the added people? I look under the cover and the dog looking me straight in my eyes. The dog looking me straight in my eyes, and all I see is my brother's toes. I'm like,
what the hell? What the hell? Your brother and the dog came.
He came out of his room to get the dog out the cage to come into my room and get in my bed with the dog.
With the dog.
With the dog. And I
dog.
looked under the cover and the dog just staring at me. I'm like, you was making all this noise. This is what you wanted?
Yo.
And I see toes. I'm like, James,
No.
what are you doing?
He fell asleep. He fell
He
asleep.
fell back to sleep. He went back to sleep, and I'm like, this is no.
Yo, that's wild. I cannot believe this nigga fell asleep. He was just trying to drop the dog off. He just got too comfy. That's probably what it was.
Yeah, it was like 5 o'clock in the morning, so the sun was just coming up, and the dog was he was over it.
That dog was out.
He came back and was like, yeah, that's just, and like my bed is on the floor, so he had to plop down,
Right.
It's like,
and you didn't feel it. You didn't feel no movement.
No, I just felt me getting scooted over. I'm like,
so that's what woke you up. You getting scooted over.
That's what woke me up.
He was like
me getting scooted over and me feeling something on my leg. It was the dog curling up on my leg. I'm like,
that nigga said, I'm cuddling in. This shit comfy.
Right. He's like, this shit nice.
He said, this ain't nothing like the cage.
Girl. This is all you right here? No. Oh my God.
That man a joke. Nah, them funny ass stories. I ain't gonna hold y'all.